What's good, y'all? You dub back at it again here in 2019. Now, it's been a while since I've dealt, a little while, not too long. I think back in March, I was doing some videos with fighting, whatever. This video was supposed to come out months ago, but I did not get around to it because life and time, work was crazy. Now I'm pretty liberated of stuff, and I'm able to really get things down to the nitty gritty. This video is in a direct response to something that Chael Sonnen said a while back, all right, months ago. Now, I rock with Chael Sonnen. I rocks with his videos. I don't always agree with everything he says, but I watch a lot of his content on his YouTube channel. Great for him, MMA, long time fighter, whatever. But he said some mess that I'm just like, nah, bro, you don't miss the mark. You don't miss the mark. Sometimes, my mom would say an old phrase that sometimes we're too close to the mirror. And there's actually a gospel song about that, being too close to the mirror to see what you see. Sometimes we too close to the flame to see. People say sometimes you focus too much on the tree to see the whole forest, right? Too focused on the light that it blinds you and you don't see everything else. And that's what I think Mr. Sonnen has got going on here. So Chael, in the briefly break down what he was going at, he was saying that coaches are supposed to be the adults in the room. Okay. Number one, I find that kind of condescending, and it goes kind of against the Warriors creed. But anyway, that I'll get into all of my problems with what he's saying. But he's saying that they need to be the adults in the room. That I agree not to send a fighter out hurt, and they're supposed to watch over their fighter. That's all good and dandy. That's the gist of what he's saying. Is to make sure that the fighter's safe and da da da. I have about 15 things wrong with this whole conception. Number one, okay, Warriors creed. If you're a fighter, you're a martial artist, you are fighting, right? Especially if you're a professional. You go out there and do your damn job. You go out there and do what you do, right? You're a fighter. You fight, period. If you're not, number two, if that person isn't well enough to fight, he or she should not even be in the ring or octagon to begin with. Shouldn't have never got to that point. Because if this person isn't prepared to go into combat, you ain't trying to have death in quote unquote sports and combative sports and MMA and boxing or anything. Fine, then don't have them go. It's the same thing happens to athletes. Martial artists, athletes, or anything in life. If you're not well enough to go, don't go. Don't send them out there. That's your responsibility. You have to see that he or she cannot go physically. Don't send them out there because it's a health risk. Number three, mentally. 90 to 95% of sports and the martial arts is mental. And that's a lesson for all of life, for general. But especially in the sports and the martial arts, it begins here. If you don't think you're well enough, you're not going to execute. You're not going to put you have to mentally. It's like we call it the heart of a champion, the heart of a warrior, the heart of a lion, right? See guys like Rocky Marciano, okay? Khabib to a lesser degree. See Muhammad Ali, Smoking Joe Frazier. I could go a whole list of fighters. I think Connor has it, okay? I think Nate Diaz. There's a lot of guys that have it. And some folks don't have it. Holly Holmes, all right, have it. I believe Amanda Nunez. There's a lot of fighters who have it, and where they will just go in and then don't give a damn. Al Quinta showed that against Khabib. Don't care because it's mental. They believe they can win. Confidence to win. To go in there and keep fighting. Some cases you take a beating and you keep going. One of my all-time favorite fights, and I didn't expect it to be, but it's Julio Cesar Chavez versus Hector Macho Man Camacho. And Macho Man got beat. He did. Chavez was just he was just too much of an infighter. But Macho Man gained Chavez's respect because Macho Man was a warrior and did not give him, even though it was obvious he was going to lose that fight by the ninth round, he kept fighting and kept going. That's what you got to have. You can't be worried about here as a fighter. It's not about, too much machismo and macho. No, it's you're fighting. And then point number four, you're fighting for survival. You can't be in the ring and the octagon worried about your damn health. That's just stupid. It's going to get you hurt and it's going to get you potentially killed. You have to be focused on keep going out there. If you really, really can't go, you need to let your corner know. And that's something on the fighter. Has to let his corner know that, yo, we can't go. The corner, you have the ability to throw in the towel. Smoking Joe Frazier did not get sent into a 15th round on, I believe it was it Thriller in Manila versus Muhammad Ali. Both fighters were pretty much done. But his corner's like, nah, bro. That's on the corner. That I accept. But don't be, because it was, and part of this extends to what he was talking about with Conor McGregor. All right? Dog. If your fighter can't go, this whole point, if your fighter can go, fine. But don't put the seed of doubt in the doldrum. No. Just realize what time it is. But you as a coach, my coaches push my ass in general. Sometimes it was mentally, but they're like, Daniel, get up. Or my dad, my pops was like that, my brothers. Get up. Daniel, go at it. Be a man. Man up and take care of your responsibility. Get back up. Don't just lay down. It's a lesson for life. All right? As long as you can go, you go. And you fight. Period. This is what you do. When it came to Conor McGregor, because this is attaching to another thing. Conor McGregor, all right. Oh, he's got the money and stuff. Talking that mess. Doesn't matter. Can he fight? Yay or nay? Does he want to fight? If you aren't putting in his mind the best that he will fight, then he needs someone else. He does not need you. Tell him, oh, he should just worried about his son. No! He's a fighter. He fights. It's what you do. All right? Plus, he's a professional. It's what you do. It's not about the money you make. It's about your professional thing. If he retires, cool on down. Cool on him. But that's his decision to make. You don't help influence it. It's not being greedy. It's a matter of respect. It's a matter of who he is as a champion. If you have a champion. Now, if you have a fighter who's just floundering, you might just need to tell him, look, you've had a great one, but it's time. All right? Have that discussion. Don't be all out here talking like, oh, especially after you screwed up with your game plan and you didn't do your damn job and prep your fighter right. And now you want to say, well, he's got money, he's good. No. No. You need to have your fighter prepared. That's on you as well. Have your fighter prepared, and you'll have your fighter ready to do what it takes to win. If you didn't do that, that's on you, not on the fighter. And don't now say, oh, the fighter should just retire and that's being the adult. No, that means you're covering your ass for your screw-ups and not accepting your failures. That's what that is. Coach, a trainer is supposed to be, a sensei is supposed to be the one to guide you into the best version of yourself in combat. You're supposed to know that you can handle any situation, win, lose, or draw. That you gave it your damn best. You're not supposed to put them in a bad situation, tell them a terrible game plan. That's part of the reason Conor lost, is because of a bad game plan, self-admitted by the trainer. Coaches, they don't get a pass for piss poor jobs. Right? They don't get a pass. CM Punk's trainer. The reason CM Punk lost in his last fight was because CM Punk wasn't trained right. You can see he wasn't trained right. Well, we're just going to give it a pass because we're not going to call out coaches. Because Chael said he don't like calling out coaches. I will. You're a professional too. Do your damn job. If we're expecting the fighters to do their damn job, you do your job. And you prepare. You get them ready in every way. Physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. You get your fighter ready. Like I said, I have no problems with Chael. I do have problems with his commentary. I do, in that regard. I don't know what I'm going to label this video. I'll figure that out. But this wasn't a rant. This is just an irritation with a certain mentality that certain people have out here. And it's disappointing because it comes from a veteran fighter in Chael Sonnen. How are you as a veteran fighter going to come out here and talk this nonsense? How? Give a license and give an excuse to bad management. How are you going to do that, man? I don't understand. Yes, you don't want to do to be blockheaded and going on out there. But if I can't go as a fighter, that yes, self-awareness. How about also responsibility on the fighter? Fighter has to be self-aware that I can't go. Roberto Duran, no mas, hands of stone, even though it's a bad mark, he was well enough. He's like, I can't do it. I'm not fit enough to go. I'm done. Good, bad, or indifferent. That's what happened. You have to be self-aware to know I just can't. I just can't do it, man. I'm not, I'm not fit enough. I'll take this L. That's part of life, man. Learning how to take L's. But anyways, unexpected wonder, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on this discussion. I know some of y'all have some harsh things, maybe some very critical things to say. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace.